guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about tyres, tyre dressing, how to also prepare them before we actually put the dressing on, because it's very important that the tyre itself is actually clean, just like when we clean the wheels and then we want to put a coating on the wheel. Okay, now this particular tyre you may or may not see, but it actually has a dressing on there, and you can actually see it there. So what we want to do is we want to actually remove it and make sure the tyre is pretty clean. I didn't actually use obviously the tyre cleaner or our APC, or even in our products we also have the wheel and tyre cleaner, so that's also a great thing to do. And as you can see, the car isn't on the wash bay, so we're actually going to do this with the wheels and tyres dry. Now what I like to do is I'll take, this is a rag that I've used earlier, and I'm actually going to put a bit of APC on it. So I've doused it with APC, and we're going to go around the tyre and we're going to remove any of the excess tyre dressing from previously. As you can see, there's quite a lot of it. You may need 2 cloths for this. Okay, so you need to really get in there and remove and put quite a lot of effort into it. I'm doing my best to stay away from the rims. There's quite a lot of gunk and tyre dressing on here. Okay, so what I will do is that cloth is no longer useful to me anymore. So I'm going to put a little bit more on another new cloth. Okay, we'll go around again. This could take 3 to 4 times of actually wiping it down and removing all of the gunk. Now the reason that we want to make sure that it's as clean as we can get it, it also gives the actual tyre dressing, if it's a good one, and I know that we're going to put on a pretty good one, the longevity. Okay, so it can actually bond onto the actual the rubber, and that way you can actually have a chance to sit on clean rubber and actually sit there for the maximum time period. When you just lay it on top of other products, then you're actually not going to get the maximum longevity out of the product. Okay, so I'll do that one more time. As you can see on this one, there's quite a lot of crap on there, so we'll just hit it one more time. Again, you'll probably find it's much easier, guys, if during the wash process. And again, you can also use our wheel and tyre product to do this. Okay. All right. There's still stuff coming off, as you can see. So I'm probably going to do one more wipe down now, and then we'll move on to the actual dressing of the actual product. All right, so let's have a look. All right, so most of that is off. I would probably like to get them scrubbed down and probably use an actual brush to really agitate them. But again, this is the method we're doing now whilst obviously the car is dry. It's not on the wash bay, it's not in a process of having the wheels cleaned as well. Okay, So you can see it's actually got quite a matte finish on these. These tyres are relatively new as well. Okay, so now we're going to take our tyre coating product. I'm going to use a little sort of cubic rectangular microfiber sponge. You can use the tyre applicators. I'm choosing to use this because it's got quite a nice fit. Okay, and we're not going to, well, in this sense as well, we won't come across that edge anyway, and we should not actually get any product on the rim. There's quite a nice gap there, but you guys may see with other wheels, especially on sports cars. I've had a lot of supercars come in here as well, and the profile are quite small, and there's actually not too much room between the rim and the rubber. So this is also an awesome product when it comes to those type of tires. So I'm just going to put just enough product there. I don't want to coat the entire tire. I just want to sort of do it in quarters. Okay. When you get to these ridges, you don't want to douse it and put too much. You can actually see there's actually not too much crap coming off it, gunk and other tyre dressing. So we've done a good job in cleaning it. All right, so again, if you do get too much in there, just push down and spread it down and move it down towards the rest of the tyre. What you also want to pay attention to, guys, is where you've actually got the letters and words and graphics embossed or printed into the rubbers. You want to probably put a little bit more product in there so that way it looks all even. Okay, and this is awesome as well, this applicator, because as we get down around, I know a lot of the times the other applicators, you sort of get caught on that bottom part of the tire, but what you can do as well once you've finished is roll the car forward or back, and then you'll get the perfect coverage from around the back of that area. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit more. And what we're going to do with this product is let it settle for a few minutes, and then we're just going to take a little cloth and just sort of go around it. You can see I need to fill in those little gaps there. All right. So okay, so that's done. Happy with that. I'll let that sit for a little bit, and then pretty much you'll just get a cloth and just wipe over it, and then it should be touched to dry, and away you go. Because what you don't want, guys, is to put either too much product on there and then it doesn't dry properly, or you haven't sort of done the wipe over, and then you drive off and then it flicks up onto the paintwork. This product will last probably 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how often the car's driven. Sometimes I've seen it last longer, and it is an actual water resilient product, not too much like those silicone products, and they end up spraying up inside the car. So it is a great product. I'm happy with that shine. I don't want it sort of more glossier. If you guys want it glossier, you can actually add more coatings to it. So thanks for joining us, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.